So here's a list of my top 10 nutrition myths. The first is that there's a perfect diet out there that's going to suit all of us. There's a one-size-fits-all magic bullet. It's a delusion. The second is that health or weight must change quickly, that there's going to be a quick fix that's going to be permanent. The third is that without deprivation, suffering, and punishment, health and weight loss just isn't possible. If it's not a struggle, it's not happening. To be healthy, the next one, and lose weight, you have to eat food you don't like, and you have to stop eating all the food that you absolutely love. The fifth is that your body is separate from your thoughts and your emotions. In other words, your body, your mind, and your emotions, three completely different things. The sixth is that punishment gets results and allows you to thrive. Now, punishment might get you results in the short term, but I have yet to see anybody thrive from being continuously punished. The sixth one is that the seventh one is that health is easy for some, but not for me. So, people go, you know what, I just can't. Okay, that's a myth. That's not the truth. It just means you haven't found a strategy yet, and you haven't actually linked that strategy to what matters to you. And if you did that, then it would become much easier. The eighth one is that everyone else knows best. We have to listen to the experts because the experts know what's best for us. That, my friend, is a myth. The person who knows you the best is you. The ninth one that is if it doesn't work in the first couple of weeks, which means that if I'm not losing a kilo a week, at least if I go on a weight loss diet, then it's not going to work. That is not the truth. It's the strategy that's a problem, because if you have a strategy that gives you continued momentum, then your momentum can continue infinitely. And the last one is that if left to my own devices, I'm definitely going to fail. And what I mean by that is if you tell me to eat whatever I want to and to listen to my body, because that's what I'm going to tell you to do, then I am definitely doomed to failure. Now, here's the irony of this last one. The irony is that until you actually take control, and I don't mean take control by sticking to someone else's diet. I mean, take control by deciding what's best for you, by listening to your body, by connecting to yourself, by feeling your emotions fully, and by actually getting feedback on how certain foods make you feel and then acting on that feedback. You are never going to be inspired from within, and if you're not inspired from within, then long-term change is impossible, unless you've got someone standing in front of you with that whole carrot and stick thing going, okay? And it's not sustainable in the long term. So those are my top 10 nutrition myths. I'm going to be discussing those myths and topics around them, and how we can get around them, and how we can break those myths. What can we do that will make us not be slaves to those particular myths? I really hope that you will pitch for the registrar. Apparently for the webinar. Lots of people register who don't actually arrive. So please save the date. You will get a reminder 15 minutes before the webinar actually starts. You will get your final email reminder. So I'm really looking forward to discussing this topic with you, to listening to hearing what your questions are, answering them for you hopefully, and giving you some insights in how you can free yourself from the diet trap.